everyone, what's up? It's Missy Dupop, and today needs a little explaining. As a lot of you know, Sunday was Easter. Short story version, I didn't have time to make a video. And soon, Monday was upon me, the day before I was supposed to upload this video, and I didn't have any footage recorded or anything. I was drastically running out of time. And I wasn't even home on Monday, so I didn't have time to make the video. So I thought, okay, what could be quick? Maybe I can try to get this done. I decided upon making a Fakemon based on a random animal. I finished the actual footage of making the Fakemon on time and stuff, but I didn't get the script or voiceover done. So on Tuesday, there was no video, and I apologize for any confusion or anything like that, but it's here now. I instead got to work hurrying to get it done for Friday, so let's see what I managed to create during this time crunch. Alright, so we're on a random animal generator. This is the one I used in my how to make Fakemon video. Definitely go check out that video if you haven't seen it. It's link up in the iCard. So all you have to do is click submit. It's like all species. We got amphibian, mammals, all that. Number of results, 1 this time. So we click submit. We scroll down. We got a something dwarf Fakemon, which I'm guessing is a type of alligator or reptile. I'm not sure. But this is what we're making our Fakemon based off of. Let's get to it. So it was decided. I was making a Fakemon based on a Cuvier's dwarf Cayman? Ugh, hope I pronounced that right. This little guy is a small crocodilian in the alligator family from northern and central South America. It is found in Bolivia, Brazil, Brazil? Perfect! I'm actually making a Fakemon region based on Brazil. Check out that playlist if you haven't seen it. If I'm pleased with the final results of this Fakemon, maybe it could be a Pokemon in this region. How exciting! Anyway, it lives in flooded forests near lakes and near fast-flowing rivers and streams. It would be very boring if I read this whole article to you, so let me just fill you in on my main takeaways. Cuvier's dwarf Cayman have strong body armor on both its dorsal, upper, and vertical, lower sides. And well, that's it. That was my main takeaway. Well, actually, that's not true. I learned a lot about, the gender of these little crocs can change depending on the temperature of their eggs during the growing process, and it's the smallest of all the crocodiles. But I could go on for a while about why this crocodile is so cool, but we need to stay focused. The main thing I learned and was inspired by from this article was the strong body armor. It made me think of a crocodile and his suit of armor. So I decided, well, hey, why not give that a try? I pulled up some references and got right to work. The first thing I needed to start on was the head. I knew I wanted it to be segmented and look somewhat like a cliche suit of armor. I gave it some angry eyebrows, because who doesn't love those, and then got to work on the rest of the body. I thought about making this Fakemon humanoid, standing on its 2 legs like brandishing a sword or something, but Totodile's evolution line and Crocornox/Crocodile, hope I said those right, are already standing on their hind legs looking humanoid. So this Fakemon will be standing on all 4 legs. I gave it a chainmail neck armor piece, but this will be changed later on in its design. I gave it a makeshift metal cape thing. This was honestly more of a fill-in than anything, so I could just work on the body shape and proportions. Don't mind those not so great looking feet, they're just fill-ins. Though they don't get much better looking, to be honest. I worked on the feet a bit, trying to figure out how in the world to draw crocodile feet. When I was pleased-ish with how they looked, I moved on with the tail. I didn't know what to do with it exactly, so I just decided I would come back to that. Now it was time to actually focus on the armor elements of this Fakemon. I changed the chainmail armor to like a solid piece of armor that looked a little bit like a shield too, which is an accessory that a lot of cliché knights have. Next, I wanted to work on making the rest of the body look more like armor. I got rid of the cape because I felt like it just didn't work, and like I said, was just mostly a fill-in to begin with. I tried to give it a makeshift chest plate armor piece. I liked how this looked, so I moved on to giving it some leg armor. Hey, they may not look the best, but those knees need protecting too. I then worked on the tail some more. I thought about making it sharp like a sword, but I really didn't like how that looked, and maybe if I wasn't in such a time crunch, I could have put more time into it, but instead I just gave up. I just gave it a huge tail that's perfect for whacking things on the head instead. Who doesn't love that? The tail and back leg portion of this Fakemon just looks so naked, so I added some more armor pads, like the knee pads. but I didn't like how they look and I changed it later on. At this point, it was time to figure out the pose, but I was really struggling and time was really running out. I decided that my design process drawing would just have to do. I really wish I could have spent more time on the pose, as this one just really doesn't capture the personality of the Fakemon, which I love to do with the poses. But you can't change the past. Maybe I'll try to redraw it sometime. I traced the drawing onto a blank sheet of paper and decided to draw the Pokemon in its natural environment. Much like the Cuvier's dwarf Cayman, this Fakemon lives in swampy areas, wetlands, and environments like that. So I decided to draw up a quick swamp, lots of trees and greenery. While I draw this ecosystem, let me tell you a little bit about this Fakemon. They are the brave protectors of their ecosystems, protecting all the local Fakemon from threats. While they may seem rough and threatening, this Fakemon is actually a rather gentle creature, but don't think they can't go into battle mode when needed. They are able to send you flying with a smack of their large tails, or shatter your bones with their large and powerful jaws. They spend about 1/3 of their time in water swimming, and because of this, the older they get, the more their armor rusts. This Fakemon is an omnivore, but they tend to just eat the brush and greenery of the wetlands, not wanting to harm the other Fakemon that live there. They live together in groups that professors refer to as orders. They are like the protectors of the lands, or maybe you could say they act like knights guarding a castle. And that's about all I have so far. Let me know of any ideas you have for this Fakemon or its role just in the ecosystem that you may have down below in the comment section. I'd love to hear them. And so, once I got done coloring the ecosystem, it was time to finally actually color the Fakemon itself. Now, these crocs are usually dark brown/black in color, but I didn't have the correct markers, so I decided to go with a lighter tan color. If I was going to be coloring this digitally, maybe I would have put a little bit more thought into what the color scheme looked like. But, once again, because of the time crunch, I would not be making a final digital version. Anyway, I then chose an even lighter tan color, like a peach color, and colored the underbelly/tail and the talon nail things. I had 3 gray colors to work with, so I made a mental plan of what to do with those. I did end up messing it up a little bit, but I just went with it. I worked on the chest plate, the helmet/upper jaw thing, and the knee/tail pads. I used the other gray colors to color the rest of the armor, but decided for some reason not to record that. I don't know why. And this is our final product. Like I said, no digital version considering the short time limit. What do you think? I think I'll maybe be redesigning him when I'm not in so much of a crunch, really put some more thought into the design, and maybe make a few changes. Let me know any ideas you have for changes I could possibly make to this Fakemon down below in the comment section. How could I make this knighted crocodile look a little better? Do you think I should add him to the official decks of my Fakemon region? This is the first time I've ever really drawn a Fakemon in its environment, so that was a lot of fun. Make sure if you enjoyed watching this design process to let others know by giving this video a like. And if you want to see more Fakemon making and other content like that, make sure you subscribe to the channel. It's completely free and you can always change your mind later. All you have to do is scroll below the video, and if the button is red, click it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I apologize that the overall quality may not have been the best and that it was a shorter one. Anyway though, this is Missy Dupop signing off. See you guys next time.